Oh god, it's Duolingo again. Fucking Duolingo. Alright, we're going to start. Give me a second here. Okay. Alright. I think we're in the sewers area. We got off the. What was it? I have no clue what to call what that was. Everything seems to be a mess. Yep. Oh. Might be crashing. Of course. Wow. Oh. I did it. Yes, we fell a long ways. October 22nd, 1899. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped ready for gambroling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high-pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality, and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas, and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection regulated by the boiler, and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another. Okay. Cool, good for you. Got some HVAC bullshit here.
Allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core.
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the egg.
My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I will have to find the local sluice pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? I don't know. Kill you in the floodwater, I guess. Oh no. Don't say such things to me. That bridge is gonna fall, isn't it? It didn't. Wonders upon wonders. Okay, let's look into this door here. Oh no. Okay. It's that little figurine of like an Aztec pyramid or Mayan. I don't know. Something. August 1st, 1899. Some of the older farms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. There is no kiln and I'm no Eliyahu? At least not yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. Later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. Up here, where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated. And their duality tears them asunder. As the other places flies from their cells and their vitae splinters, they live sporadically turn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds, they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. Sorry, there's some background noise that distracted me and I lost my place. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Oh, lovely. That damn water monster. Is this where we started? It is. Okay. So we are blocked from this area. Ah. So we do want to go this way.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return.
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree, and sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
I actually had to go and get some water because I forgot to get water before I started, so I'll be right back, sorry. Yellow. I'm back with water. And Lily, apparently. Cats have been up my ass today. Jesus. All three of them harassing me in and out of the room all day. Alright, I'm gonna go over here really quick. I'm going to kind of up this a little bit. There we go. February 17th, 1899. And I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy, yes, we see it. A tall, weathered cap of a steep-sided pyramid, so like those of Egypt, stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive about the steps. A palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this is where the king sat, and this is where the priests lived. This house, this is the house of the dead, and here where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling in upon them. Is there anything this way? No. Cool. Mandus Postdiluvian. That's done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making a way to the bilge clear, where I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames where it belongs and clear the path to the center of the machine. Lily. This is gonna do it. This is gonna be annoying. They're all gonna be annoying. Wow.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Do I start this again? Lily. Oh my god. You are such... Don't chew on that. One second. It wouldn't be a stream if I wasn't interrupted by a cat. God. It really truly never ends. Let me check something really quick. Let me check this real quick. Oh. Okay. Wow. So our children were going to meet his children or the creatures that he created. Remember, work together, sleep alone. Fraternizing will not be tolerated. That's hilarious. Ah. Okay. These pig people. More. Wow. Oh, there's a floor. Okay. From tie to spine. The skin of a shroud, a stump of the bled. Old Lily is fly blown. Old Lily is dead. The dreams of the jungle will flood through her head and light up her head. Okay. Interesting. Well. Okay. These chapters seem kind of short.
seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mangan. You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean. And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer? Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
He's here! He's here! I said you'd come.
These must be the bilge pumps. I am at the heart of the saboteur's efforts. In order to keep his flood in place, he must have disabled these vast pumps. There's clearly rust. Thus far, he had left most of his work incomplete. His clumsy effort reduced to simply switching off all he could find. If I can only locate the controls, the remedy will be simple. Oh, a nest of wretches. Ah, dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. No mind, but instincts have drawn me thus far, and I am sure somewhere in this dank complex is the means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business, and yet I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human, so very childlike, and I will not think of what I have seen, of the chairs and the cages, and I will not think of how such monsters may be sculpted. Yep, you did it. You did it. You did that to people. Oh, he's a water monster. Should I ever worry about being killed by this water monster?
Ahead, it trickled to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
Was there something there, or was that just crazy? I was just up there, wasn't it? Oh. Haha. What is that? There's a pig mask in there. Okay. Another pump. It seems once again I must engage it. I cannot help but feel I am trapped in some great game, forced to undertake endless Herculean efforts, labors, for the promised reward of my darling children. Okay. Is it doing that again? Yeah. Wow. Ugh. Fuck. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. What's this? Hmm. I think we might actually be close to the end of the game. I thought I would have another like hour or two in this, but it might not. That might not be the case. Oh. Just yeah, that's probably where it's at, isn't it? Stop. Ensure all wheels are in place for correct operation of pumps. Pump it up. Pump it up. No, never mind. Apparently it's right here. That was easy. The flood is drained. I have prevailed. The saboteur is beaten. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shudders in feverish anticipation. How this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me to enter, as Lily once lay on our wedding bed and summoned me into manhood. Okay. Okay, bud. Okay, I'll go down there to that weird little tunnel area. Ah, there's a ladder. Okay. What? Okay, I guess I'll just hang out here for a hot second. Wow. Is there a reason for me to be down here? I keep thinking it's a fucking door, but it's not. There's no way really back. Hmm. Weird. Except there's something over here. What was the point? The fuck? Oh, yes, that's right. Forgot about you. My bad. I have a good sense of direction. Why are there a bunch of decompression chambers? Christ. Okay. Rotten apples. Okay. The children dancing. To pull the child loose from the thresher, or at least what was left. More where I came from, said the foreman, apologizing for the inconvenience. Oofed. Oops. Finding the children. Aha. March 15th, 1899. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden, they cleaned my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within, that gentlest of stones. It seems to me, and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten rib cage, let them grow to the sky grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled sick and heaving, and I remember when we pulled into Southampton and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as had been done to me. And then we came to London, and I set it upon a mantelpiece, and I went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. And then I went into the garden and I buried those tiny shattered skulls underneath the weeping bulges of the flowers, I guess. I don't know how the hell to say that fucking word. Honestly, I can't tell if I'm just so freaking tired from doing, like, finishing my final and just having a headache, or if this guy's having a stroke when he writes. Because I genuinely don't know what the hell he's talking about. So I don't know if the problem is me or the problem is him, but I'm starting to think that it's mostly him. The heart of the machine, and when they first said Daddy, my heart was molten, as if blood frozen upon the ground where I held to the sun to thaw and sleep. Or slop? And they were inseparable, always together, one soul and two bodies, and my love was all consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill, I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, the foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now, my darling boys. Stop. No unauthorized persons enter this facility by order of the management. What's this? Nothing. Oh my god.
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the stones, and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls alone.
What's happening?
For your children, Magnus, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
There's like a steampunk element to this though that I can appreciate. It's just not like a stylistic, but it is. What is the point? Come to us from the heart.
Dear Christ, what is this place?
What is that? Rod control room. Weird. Kind of concerned. I see.
I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn. All to save them.
Guess I have to activate those, I guess. What's this? Literally nothing, okay. Okay, let's go down. What's on the other side? Same thing? Okay. The exact same thing, actually. Okay. Let's go through the door. I feel like they got the urge to start showing up here soon. Into the heart. Oof.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane. Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Interesting. The bastard has been here too. This is the epicenter of his meddling. This is where it began, and this is where it will end. I will seek the source of this obstruction, and then I will render this sabotage impotent once and for all. Okay. Why does that say no? What an aggressive noise it makes. Okay. Compound X, highly flammable, highly corrosive, highly toxic. Is that it? I don't know, the guy who's doing the sabotaging isn't doing very well. Ignition control. Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon these catwalks. I am coming, my darlings. I have almost saved you. I don't know what we're doing, but I don't think saving is one of them.
Quickly, quickly, the air is thin. Their little faces turn blue, Mandus. They suffocate, they suffocate. Set them free. Set them all free.
What the hell? What's happening? Oh.
I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh. Oh. 'Mendes Saboteur. Returning from Mexico, I was struck again by London's filth. She cultivated that flesh. No.
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Mm-mm. "29th of December, 1899. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this, tiny cogwheels in clockwork, an intricate machine to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging his body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn in new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century, with hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. Cool. Betrayed. So it is done. The saboteur was me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I cannot remember. I cannot remember. All I can grasp is the moments when the world split into two pieces, and the innards of humanity fell from an orifice turned agape into my open, bifurcated heart.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Why do you ask, Mandus? You know the answer well enough.
So is this like a Jekyll and Hyde type of situation? August 31st. Children are, oh god, children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we'll be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then feed them to the pigs.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard!
Unholy bastard. Ooh. I'll just save that.
Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this. Can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
Can you not be drunk right now? That'd be great. Five. December 1st, 1899. There's a spoon of medicine, I says, and it's a silver spoon. Well, you did get born holding. Ever so painful for Mummy dear, but grasped so hard it was in a little screaming red fist. Later, you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico, and then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. The spoon was the same you gave your twins, and you used it to dig a hole in their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where will you dig next? I asks. You and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilibeth, what have I become? What am I become? Oh, interesting. Ensure conduits are correctly placed to avoid pressure backdrafts. Child fatalities this month, 17. It seems the pressure system is indeed the Achilles heel of this facility, something I clearly did not realize in my first clumsy attempt at sabotage. If I reroute this theme, I can wreak havoc. Okay, do I want to... Sorry, carrying this up. Always dying because of the steam. All about me, the thunder of machinery, the blast of boiling steam. I cannot pass without fear of scalding. I am a lobster, cracked, my circulation stagnated, my vital motions impeded. The steam will boil my whole unless I can find a way to shut it off. This guy needs to like finish his sentences. A whole what? A whole body? A whole foot? I don't think there's anywhere for me to take this. Okay. Rattle, 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 rattle. If in the thirst of my evil I send children into the pipes that clean them, then it seems likely there's another entrance I can use to escape this noxious maelstrom of engines. I'll ignore the birdie in my nostrils from the fumes of that godless Compound X. He's trying to make Powerpuff Girls. Now fuels these machines, and I'll become the saboteur. I will destroy the pressure system, enabling me to enter the pipes without fear. Okay. This isn't timed, right? Shit. Ah. Some form of steam regulator. I'll wager if I disable it, the damage caused by the rushing steam pressure could be catastrophic, certainly enough to force a temporary stalling of its entire engine. This should cause the steam pressure to drop. Man, this sea clever old goat. I can feel this horror, this grief, this betrayal boil into fury. I will not stand, I will not be undertrodden. This machine is my heirloom, I am the Overman. Okay. Oh. Bye, bitch. God.
This is your doing, Mandus. This is what you dreamt it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies. Kill them all.
Wow. They quickly through the pipes before the pressure returns and they fill with boiling corrosive steam. I sense the machine snarl itself about me, its unholy inhuman mind coil and slick and send its dark tendrils through its conduits to repair the damage. I will return to the streets. I will fetch help. And I shall lead the people upon the factory, burn it to the ground, and seal this evil place underground forever. Okay. Anything to say to them. You profit my viscera. We make you escape forever. You slit the throat, bleed out the pig, and release into the kernel. Then you set your species free. Unique. Oh, goodness. No begging, no hawking, no soliciting.
done?
Why is that guy naked? Why are you naked? Oh, that's full fire.
Madness, I know you are out here. I own this city. I am this city.
No! This is not what I meant! This is not what I meant at all!
Oh, no. October 25th, 1899. No one misses the poor. Round up some orphans and the world will thank you for it. Jesus. Disappear a whore and a gentleman applauds you. Call a beggar and a lady walks safely again. I hate them. I hate them more than any of the others. This privilege, this pretension, these so-called leaders, these pillars of society, these rich and fanciful. They wear their filth on the inside, but they are no less dirty. I have plans for them all. We will feed them, and then we will feed from them. Ah. Jesus. What a horrible place to be.
Redeem yourselves. Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth and will die as pigs. Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. Fall on your knees. Ashes, ashes, bones and ashes. For the pile will reach critical, and we can have such a burning that this city will shine as a beacon of redemption for the world.
Jesus. Hello. London's burning, London's burning. God forgive me what have I God forgive me what I have unleashed. I stand and smell the burning city. I see ash upon the wind. I hear the roars of the sickening beasts and the screams as they fall upon the city, and I drag its people below for the slaughter. Now I begin to understand what the other composite ingredient of Compound X must be. And I also understand this. It is my responsibility now. I must find a way back to the heart of the machine and complete what I started. Oh, for Christ's sake.
Do you hear me, madness? This is what you planned.
God. Okay. Streets and alleys. There are too many of these damnations, these beasts, loose on the street to all have come from the loose on the streets to all have come from the engine rooms. Could you write a sentence that makes sense, please? As I emerged, I counted 3 of the damnable pneumatic lifts, which suggest the machine has been planning this for some time. Smuggling routes to the surface all about this neighborhood. If my bearings are correct, beyond the alley I should stand directly over the ignition rooms, and I will wager that if I find a pneumatic there, it will carry me back to the machine's heart. Oh, so we're gonna shortcut this? Alright.
Beast! Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
Is there a porky pig over here? Huh. Really? Bye. Farming the world. I saw the detritus of the so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease. I saw rubbish floating in the harbor. We are ruiners, all of us, and we make the world unclean. Talk about yourself, my man. Talk about yourself. Okay, I'm going to take the second to run to the restroom, so I'll be right back. I have returned. I have returned. I don't think any of the cats snuck in here. Counterattack. I have returned, an angel of vengeance, a saboteur once more. This guy really likes being A man who sabotages. We'll find a way to stop this vast enterprise of slaughter. Enough destruction opened the heart before, confused the machine enough to spring its locks and secret doorways. I must cause it a great shock. Stab its eyes, poke hot wire into its ears, hammer to its teeth, and push glass into every orifice. Then it will gasp, and in that gasp I will scuttle into its throat and stab its heart from the inside. That sounds great, but like, how does that work? How are you gonna do that?
Will they be free? Yes, my friend. Trained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good. The worthy. How will we save them?
Show me these worthy, Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
So, what a mess. Okay, what's up here? We'll fall. At the spark plug, this electrification must be lethal to the touch. Now to confound the machine and flood the system. This time not with sewage, but with boiling, sparking liquid death. Okay. Let's see. No. The tripery. Okay. Coolant tanks. Then upstairs, to bed, to bed. To toss and turn on bloated stomachs, to copulate and puke upon chaise lounge, fur poster or dressing table. Collapse at last into the engulfing mattress, drunk and drugged and fat and stupid and senseless, and spring the trap, man piggy, spring the trap. At a pull of a lever, a set of hydraulic pistons and gears are fired, resulting in 3 walls of steel bars dropping from the ceiling via the canopy to case a product onto the bed, preventing escape. The entire bed is then tilted backwards into the wall by a powerful spring system, also fed by hydraulics. The pressure of this system is created as a byproduct of the vacuum evisceration system employed for mass production elsewhere on the pig line. In this way, we have created our very own bottled revolution. For the movement of the masses is a causal factor in the extermination of the rich. Interesting. I sense an opportunity, my first strike, impeding these cogs with a large enough objects to jam the flow of coolant, causing a pressure buildup that will split the pipes and rupture the tanks. Okay. Cool. Okay. Compound X. Wow. I definitely did one hell of a thing. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay. Hey, I see a friend playing Baldur's Gate 3. Better romance Karlak. Karlak is best. Best romance. I guess I moved back down. Ew. Okay. I guess I'll suffer. Locked in here. Hmm. Oh, that was fast. I'm leaving.
I know you, machine. I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
You are too late, Mandus. My great works are almost begun.
Okay. What's he playing with? December 2nd, 1899. Walking away from those temples, that small pile of stones under the flowers, the skulls of innocents under the loose clod, headless rib cages, and the cool stone behind the altars, 3,000 miles apart. I trace back my life to this instance. Rain channels are rooted in ancient stone. The toxins are already in this damp, this falling water. I hack and retch and vomit into the sink and grasp the bowl with both hands and stare. There in the plug hole, as clear as day, a toy spine, clockwork and intricate, like a child's spine, but clockwork. Okay. How could that be? How could a child's spine be made like clockwork? I washed it carefully and placed it on the mantelpiece. By the egg, I laid myself under the garden where the children's skulls are buried. I call it my Mexico. Okay. No, I've never been to Mexico. I've been to New Mexico. It is critically injured now, I'm sure of that. It jeers no more. I feel it shudder around me, a wounded animal pressed flat to the ground. I feel it is afraid of me, and I hate it all the more, as I hate myself for unleashing it. My head pounds with blood, my teeth vibrate, I retch and burn with fever. I am an angel of death, descending to smother the firstborn for the death of the two that came after. Yeah. What a mess. What a mess.
I am here again, at the foot of those stairs, towards the red light of the nursery, sunset in the window like a bleeding sky, the horizon a slit throat, the seeping dark to drain the guilt from us. I am the jaguar-faced man. I am the feathered serpent. This priesthood is mine.
What if there's a note? Oh my god. Wow. They're just eating people? Okay.
I can meet him, your great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Manders, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Manders? Manders, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Manders! We are the pig, Professor. We are all the pig.
We are all the pig.
I climb in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins now I am clean. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this mill. I am come to collect you from your fields and your furnaces. I will gather you into the white clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
All right. What's a butt? The veil lifts, the bride is waiting. And in that instant, cradling my children's heads in my palms, I knew I had to unbuild what I had constructed. This machine was ever mine, and it fell to me to redeem it and myself.
Hear me, Mandus. My gears are adjust. My steam is built. Soon I will spill that blue water and split the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean. Be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
Okay. In my dreams, I walk with my children. I walk tunnels where no human has trod before, I am sure of that. It is just me and him now. Frost forms on my coat sleeves, the deathly still, and the freezing air tell me I am close. Okay, there was a section in the machine that is just cold air. Okay.
But why did you take my children?
Aye, Mandus. Of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Then I am damned for a filicide. And everything is lost.
Filicide. Ooh. I don't know if that's chasing or what, but interesting. Okay. Of course. Jesus. Jesus. Okay, thank you. Laboratory. Okay, we're going to the tower, I guess. I don't know what the hell happened there, but we'll make it work, I guess. Okay.
Only to save you. Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan. Oh, my children. My children. What have I done? What have I become?
Ooh, kid's house.
I will put it
Dollhouse.
right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
No, it won't be. It won't be clean. Memories, they surface like bloated bodies rising to the scum of the Thames. I looked at them, covered in the blood of their dead mother, little piglets squalling in their swaddling, and my heart at once was filled with a great love and a consuming hate I could never have imagined. At that point did my soul split, creating him. Was this the egg of my soul, the moment the great clock began to tick? Is the only path to redemption to join us together again, to make myself whole, to close the great circle and take that madman into my heart once more, and forgive him and myself as well? Sure. I don't like this obsession that people have of redemption.
I love you, my darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much for this world.
That's not how that works. That is not how that works. I mean, redemption is really good. It is. But people commit horrible acts. Horrible acts of cruelty. That does not compute into, oh, they are a good person. No, they are a person who did bad things. For bad reasons. I don't like that. Mandus is alone. I search for instruction, for advice, for help in my goals, but in return the system mocks me. Simpleton, it says, you must find your own answers now.
Mantus, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mantus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
There's something very, very wrong with this guy. Shit. Did I just run in a circle? I might have. There he is. Yeah. I don't like that. Well, fuck you too. What's this? What's this shit? Why do these characters always get so fucking drunk? Just in one spot. They're just like, I'm gonna get real tired and I'm gonna get real tipsy right now. That's what they're doing. That's the shit they are doing. Okay, so I guess I have to go up. For fuck's sake, man. I'm so fucking sick of you. What the hell is that? I like the Amnesia games, but so far that blurring effect is honestly annoying as shit. Anything else? Oh, they have a whole song and dance, do they? Like that? Like, let me fucking look at shit, dude.
Oh, God help me. I am lost in the dry paper soul of the world.
Enoch, Edwin, Oswald, and I. The game crashed. um. Okay. Play. God, after playing a dark game, my screen looks so bright in comparison. Okay, we're booting it back up. See what happens. Select. Where are we? Ah.
Only to save you. Only to spare you.
Oh, okay, I
I
see.
would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan. Oh, my children. My children.
We're back to the beginning of the area,
If I die,
which is better than
if I become,
I expected. So,
I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
yep, and we write this. Ba ba ba. Redemption.
I love you, my darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. And you're too self-righteous about it to think about what kind of life you could actually give your kids. But all right.
Mandus, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there.
Come on, let me run.
Seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
Oh yeah. Jesus Christ. It won't let me run. It won't let me run. There we go. Okay. Now we're going up and we're gonna touch all of the light bulbs. One, two, three, for.
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness. God help me. I am lost in the dry paper soul of the world.
Ew.
Madness, listen to your heart. You know
Listen to your heart
to save the world.
when he is calling for you. Listen to your heart. Sorry.
Mandus, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives.
No, you just wanted to push your ego on everything.
Think about what you are doing for your children, Mandus.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel, on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we shared. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare.
I'm gonna fall.
You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free. I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into pain. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Mandus trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Mandus. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts.
Okay.
For your children.
The pig masks are interesting. Wow. Wow.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. A church bell ringing out, and in that moment, the new century was born.
Wow. Performed an act of self-butchery. Okay. And this is it. That's the end. Okay. Yeah, took about 4 hours to do. So that's cool. I think I will end stream and then come back with another game. I'm just not sure what game it will be, but we finished Amnesia Machine for Pigs, which means the next two games is either Rebirth or The Bunker. I'm thinking Rebirth. So I'll have to download that. So that will be streamed tomorrow or Monday. Yeah. At least that's the hope. if I don't stream on Monday, I should be streaming on Tuesday. But I will see y'all later.